The mockumentary follows the epic story of two of history's greatest rivals, Napoleon and Alexander the Great, as they embark on a passionate and forbidden love affair. Set against the backdrop of their respective nations and the looming threat of discovery, the two must find a way to make their love work. The secret love affair. The two lovers had to be extremely careful to keep their relationship a secret. They would meet in secret locations, oftentimes in the dead of night, and would whisper sweet nothings to each other. They would write secret love letters, which they would send via trusted messengers, and would arrange secret rendezvous whenever possible. Despite the danger, their love only grew stronger, and they were determined to make it work no matter what. As the love affair continued, so did the danger of discovery. They had to be careful not to be seen in public together, and had to be careful to make sure that their letters were not intercepted. They also had to be careful not to let their emotions get the better of them, as the stakes were too high to risk the safety of their respective nations. Despite the danger, their love was strong enough to overcome any obstacle, and they were determined to make it work. Navigating the political minefield, the two lovers had to be very careful to keep their relationship a secret from their peers, as their respective nations were at odds with each other. They had to be careful to avoid any public show of affection, as any hint of their relationship could lead to a diplomatic disaster. With the fate of their nations in the balance, the two must find a way to keep their love affair a secret, while navigating their way through a dangerous political minefield. They had to use their political acumen to navigate the tricky waters of international diplomacy, and had to be careful to avoid any missteps that could lead to a conflict between their nations. At the same time, they had to be careful to maintain their respective positions of power, as any sign of weakness could be interpreted as a sign of treachery. They had to be careful to keep their emotions in check, as any hint of their relationship could be seen as a sign of weakness and could be used against them. Despite the danger, their love was strong enough to overcome any obstacle, and they were determined to make it work. The final outcome: eventually, their love was strong enough to overcome the political minefield that threatened to tear them apart. With the help of their loyal rulers, they were able to keep their relationship a secret from their peers, and to maintain their respective positions of power. In the end, their love conquered all, proving that even enemies can sometimes make the best of friends. They were able to use their political acumen to navigate the tricky waters of international diplomacy, and to keep the peace between their respective nations. Their love story was a shining example of the power of love, and it was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. The two rivals were able to put aside their differences and find solace in each other's arms, proving that love can truly conquer all. Follow their journey as they attempt to reconcile their differences and find a way to make their love conquer all. Conclusion: the story of Napoleon and Alexander the Great serves as a reminder that even in the most trying of times, love can still triumph. Their story is a testament to the power of love, and to the resilience of the human spirit. Even in the face of adversity, their love was strong enough to survive, and it is a reminder that even enemies can sometimes make the best of friends. Background of the rivalry: Napoleon and Alexander the Great had been rivals for many years before their fateful love affair. As the leaders of two of the most powerful nations in the world, their rivalry was fierce and oftentimes bloody. Napoleon's France had long been a threat to Alexander's Russian Empire, and the two had clashed in several battles over the years. The two had also been engaged in a diplomatic battle for control of Europe, with both attempting to gain favors from other nations and curry favor with the international community. Despite their rivalry, the two had a mutual respect for each other, and had even come to an agreement in the past to avoid a full-scale war. However, the animosity between them was still very much alive, and their love affair was certainly a surprise to both of them, and to their respective nations.